So I have this client right now who I have my candidate. He's got they gave him a verbal. I've placed this guy 6 times in 30 years. All right. This will be the 6th time actually. And I'm like, I can vouch for the guy. He gives the client, he's like, he needs to have references. I'm like, no one really does references anymore, but okay. I'm like, the guy's been like the head sales guy, the only salesperson at these startups, and did really well. One company, he's been at this current company for 3-4 years, past company for 2 years. They got sold to NVIDIA. Prior company for 2 or 3 years, they got sold to Google. So his only really main contact was the CEOs. And he just, he hasn't stayed in touch with them. Long story short, they're like, well, all right, we need references. He gives them a copy. He gives them an SE. He gives them a client he sold to twice at 2 big Fortune 500 companies. And he gives a company that would be his direct ICP, his direct target for this. And they're like, those aren't good enough. They're like, we need a CEO reference that can really tell us that, hell, this guy showed up and he did what he said he did. And I'm like, then don't fucking hire him. I'm like, he just told you they don't exist. There's 2 guys. He can't give you his current company, and you don't want someone from 15 years ago. So what's the guy supposed to do? And I'm like, and secondly, you're a startup. You have 30 companies. Supposedly, I'm trusting you. You've got 30 clients. He's trusting you've got 30 clients. Why don't you give him some client references then too? Let's really see what your software can do. He's taking the bigger chance. You have this team. I'm like, this guy's done everything right. You gave him a 10 out of 10 on every interview. And now you're worried that your decision-making process isn't good.
I like that. So he threw it right back at his client.
No, I threw it back at them. That was me telling this to the client.
That's what I said. I meant he. I'm talking to the audience, okay?
Yeah, there we
the
go.
Hypothetical audience. I'm saying, look at how great Richie Rich is. He lives by what he actually tells us. The client says, oh, this guy doesn't have enough references. And Rich says, where are your references? Okay, big shot. Yeah. Isn't that what he did? Yeah.
Well, but it's just so like hypocritical to be like, well, we need references. I'm like, you just spent your whole company just talk to the dude. I can be a reference for the guy, which I'm like, I don't really push candidates like that to a client unless I'm 110% confident. Like, this guy is a stud. This guy actually used to run these centers that they'll be selling into. Nonetheless, and he's been a startup sales guy for his whole life, and he's been the mayor even. And he's a great guy. Like, he's a great hire in every cost aspect. And I'm like, at some point, you got to trust your gut, But they had one bad experience where they hired a guy, and he just turned out to be a liar, right? So now they're like, if we did references, it would have come back that we would have known this guy was a liar. So now references are the most meaningful thing in the world to the stupid little company.